Every story you've ever read, every headline you've ever seen, every clip you've ever watched has been edited. So, who's telling the truth? Maybe all of them, maybe none. Because the real question isn't just what they tell you, but why they tell it that way. Because what's left out matters just as much as what's left in. Welcome to On the Table, where stories are examined before they're believed. If you value clarity over clicks and truth over trend, hit like, subscribe, and let's see the story beneath the story. Today, we're putting the story behind the story on the table. We're exploring how information gets shaped, filtered, and framed before it ever reaches you. Because every headline, every post, every breaking news comes with a purpose. And sometimes that purpose isn't to inform you, it's to influence you. Every story begins with choices: what to include, what to skip, which angle to show, and which words to use. Those choices don't always come from deception. They come from constraints, limited time, limited space, and audiences who prefer clear stories over complex ones. So editors make decisions, not always to hide truth, but to package it. But packaging changes perception. The moment something is selected, something else disappears. So, why do they tell this part of the story and not that one? Usually, for three reasons. 1. Relevance. They choose what feels most immediate, what affects the audience now. But relevance is subjective. It depends on what they believe you care about. 2. Emotion. Emotion captures attention. A calm explanation doesn't trend. Outrage does. 3. Engagement. The more people click, the more ads are seen, and the more profit is made. Over time, what's important becomes whatever keeps you scrolling. Framing decides how facts feel. Words like crisis, reform, or revolt can describe the same event, but carry very different emotions. That's not lying, that's narrative shaping. It works because humans don't just process facts, we feel them. Framing tells us not just what happened, but how to feel about what happened. In today's world, attention is currency. Every headline, every alert, every notification is fighting for a piece of your focus. So storytelling has adapted to the market. Stories that spark emotion sell better than those that explain nuance. So the news isn't just informing you, it's competing for you. That doesn't make it fake, it makes it human. Knowing the why behind what you're told doesn't mean distrusting everything. It means learning to ask, why this story? Why now? And why told this way? Because when you understand the logic behind the lens, you start to see more than what's shown. You start to see what's missing. The goal isn't to reject the media, it's to read it like a map, not a mirror. Because every story is told for a reason, and knowing that reason changes how you see it. So, what do you think? Are we being informed or guided? Drop your thoughts below, because every conversation deserves context. Until the next idea takes its seat, on the table, because every idea deserves a seat.